Hello everyone, welcome back to Graybeard's Garage. Today we're going to do an upgrade to my 2007 Ram 2500. Got them over here nosing the edge of the shop. Sorry if there's any little background noise, it's raining a little bit here and there. But what we're going to do is we're going to change out these headlight assemblies and also upgrade some LED bulbs. You can see these things are really nasty. They're yellowed and they're kind of hazy and just really useless at night. I mean, I get more light off of the driving lights down here than I do off the headlights. So these are the original ones. They're 15 years old with a little, almost 200,000 miles on them. So we're going to get them changed out. And what I'm going to change them out with, I was poking around on Amazon the other day, and I found these cool ones right here. Black background instead of chrome. I think it's going to look good with that ARB bumper I put on there. Plus, these have built-in daytime running lights. Now, depending on what's going on with the wiring, I might have to end up hooking these up independently or something, because this truck did not come with a running light strip on the bottom, so I might have to wire them in. But what we got down here, this is the decoder. What this does is some trucks has an issue with the headlights kind of flickering a little bit, or even some static over the radio because of the LEDs. So that's what we got here, the decoder. This plugs in line from the bulb to your harness. And here, these are BeamTech LEDs. You can see here, these things are pretty awesome. They actually have a cooling fan on the back. Pretty much straightforward. So we're going to get these things installed also. So hopefully get some decent light. All right, well, I'm going to start off by pulling the assemblies out of the truck. Oh, this rain's getting loud in this shop. Then once I get those pulled out, we'll start putting the other ones in. Let me show you what you need. Basically, the whole thing we need for this installation is a 10 millimeter and a flathead screwdriver. On the truck, you have 3 fasteners. We have 2 10 millimeter bolts right here. Then behind, we got a 10 millimeter nut. If you haven't got your inner fender well cut like I do, you have to pull this rubber plug out to get to it. But you can see, hopefully, that there's a nut right here that we got to pull off. And then just a matter of popping this out and putting the new one in. All right, sorry if the lighting sucks. I had to bring the truck inside. The rain was getting a little bit too difficult out there, and I didn't want to get too soaked. So let's get these 2 fasteners out. Okay, so there's the nut off the back. And you got to pop this loose from back here. There it is. Alrighty. So yeah, it looks like things are a little bit different on this as far as that daytime running light goes. So I might have to end up hooking up a constant power feed for the daytime running light feature on this. All right, so what we got to do now is we'll disconnect our plugs. Might as well just go ahead and take that bulb out, because I'm going to end up using this bulb and eventually change the turn signal light out for LED. But if you were going to use the same headlights, it's just a matter of pulling your headlight out and putting a new one in, or putting the old one back in on your new housing. Let's get this out of the way. We're going to go back over here and start putting that one together. All right, so after looking at it, since my truck didn't come with the daytime running lights, what I did is just pulled the plug off of these 2 leads here that go to the running light. The white is your positive, black is negative, and I'm going to tap this into a key on accessory line that's under the hood there. I got a spare fuse for accessories in the fuse box, so I'm going to have to end up extending these wires and connecting the other side to it, and I'm just going to tap into the fuse box under the hood that will have the daytime running lights. So in the meantime, we're going to see about pulling these covers off of the holes here. Just got paper stickers that protect the holes for the bulbs, keep any garbage out of the housing. And this is the one for your turn signal. Going to pop it in, give it a twist. We get our plug in. Now we got the one here for the headlight. Now the instructions here, if you take a look, it'll show you, let's see here, that there's a top and bottom to the bulb. If you look here, the low beam is to the front and the high beam is to the rear, so you want the low beam on top in the orientation. So let's take a look at it here. Here's what we got here. So the top one is your low beam, bottom is your high beam. So that's how you want to get it oriented. So let's see if we can't get this going. Let's see. Might have to end up adjusting a little bit, but we'll see once we get it in there. So it looks like we're going to be sticking her in like so. So then we're going to take this and we're going to plug it in. This is where your extra light would go if you had your daytime running lights, which we do not have. So what we're going to do here is we'll plug this in line to this, and then this is going to plug up to our original headlight. See, this thing's pretty heavy. I might have to end up attaching this somewhere, but we'll take a look. Maybe I can zip tie it up out of the way. So all we got to do now is stick this in, plug in our turn signal, and slide it in. All right, so we got it back over here. So we can finagle it into this gap. Yeah, I think I'm going to end up just zip tying this module in here somewhere out of the way. Probably right onto the wiring harness. We'll get that zip tied in. All right, so we got two plugs here. You have your original headlight plug. Just pop it in. Then we're going to plug in the turn signal. Pop it in just like so. Let's stand this bad boy up. Line up your little detent here in the back. There it is. Peel this back and get a look at how she looks here. Oh yeah, I like that a whole lot better than the original ones. So let me turn the lights on and see if this blows out the camera. Oh yeah, that looks pretty cool. I like that a lot. So that's the low beam. And we're going to put the high beam on, as we know that's going to blow the camera right out. That looks pretty sharp. All right, you see, it's that easy. Like I said, you got your two 10mm bolts here, 10mm nut on the back side. And then, like I said, if your truck is like mine, it doesn't have the daytime running lights, which is down here. You have to figure out a way of wiring them in. You can put them on a switch if you want, or you can tap in like I'm going to a key-on accessory switch. So I'm going to go ahead and knock out this other side and see about getting these daytime running lights hooked up, and I'll get back with you and show you the end result. All right, so here we go. There's the daytime running lights. That's I tapped into the fuse box. We have a key on power source. Things are pretty cool. The LEDs are actually up here and they shine down on the reflector. That way there's no direct light. It's just so basically people can see in the daytime. I think it's pretty sharp. Let me reach over here and we'll turn the headlights on. There's low beam. There's high beam. There we go. Low beam, high beam. High beam, low beam. All right. Reach over here and turn the key off. Hey guys, Jackson's here. Need a bigger door. All right, folks, well, there you have it. Altogether, this came kind of as a package that it offered as checking out the LED bulbs, the little modules, and the headlight housings all together were just a hair over $200. So be sure to check it out if you want to do something like this. These third gens, they're getting to a point where a lot of aftermarket stuff is going to be, wow, check that out. I lost my little thingamabob. Sorry about that. There we go. These third gens, like I said, some of the aftermarket stuff, they're getting old. It was 2009, I believe, is when it really started changing a lot of accessories to a newer body style. So let me know what you think down in the comments. If you're new here or if you haven't yet, please do subscribe. Leave me a comment on what you think. My camera doing here? There we go. As I said, let me know. Got any questions? Anything else? I might put the link for these down in the description. I may not. Like I said, it's real simple. I just jumped on Amazon, put in what truck I was looking for. I just put in third gen, 2007 LED headlights, and then headlight assembly, and this is what came up. I thought it was a pretty good deal, just a hair over $200 for everything, because I found some factory replacement ones, and they were almost $200 for just a OEM type replacement. So thanks for joining me. Like I said, be sure to subscribe, leave me a like. Catch you next time.